Hey, beautiful people. So, if you made it this far, that means you made it through day 6. So, congratulations. We are now on day 7, which is the last and final day. Woohoo! So, we are going to basically wrap everything up that we learned, tie it all together so that you can get a video published and you can continue to do this so that you can get monetized as quickly as possible on YouTube. So, we're going to go into Canva. We'll use ChatGPT again, and we'll wrap everything up with Online Converter. So you get to really use some of your creativity towards the end. Again, don't get overwhelmed. This is probably one of the easiest pieces, but we do use a few different systems. So, just be open and have fun with it, as I always say. So I'm not going to prolong it. Let's head on over and wrap this up. All right, everyone. So we are in Canva. So hopefully by this point you were able to generate all of your audio and merge it together into one file using Online Converter. So by the time that your audio is completed, hopefully it's a little over 20 minutes up to an hour, depending on how much audio you're recording. Because anything over the 8-minute mark is where you can add the mid-roll ads, which is more money for you. And so Canva is like one of my favorite systems to use. Very easy, user friendly because you get a lot of templates. Canva does have a paid version, so you can come in here. A free version. So you can use the free version, and even the free version is very robust. So in Canva, you do not need the paid version. If you use the paid version, you'll see things like pro, and that means you may get some fancy little elements in your template or whatever it is that you're doing. You may get flying shooting stars and stuff like that, but you do not need pro for the thumbnail. And so when you come into Canva, you are going to go straight to your home. I was in my ebook covers, but all you have to do is type in YouTube thumbnails. It's going to pop right up for you, and it gives you a bunch of templates in the YouTube format. So you can either start with a blank template, or you can start with something that was already pre-designed by someone who puts their designs in Canva. So you can just open it up if you want, just click it and click customize this template, or you can come down and see some other templates that may be similar to what you're looking for. So basically, if this is your first time, I would definitely say pick a pre-designed template to start from. You don't have to be like a full-blown fancy schmancy designer to know how to muck around in Canva. And in Canva, you can't, do too much. You can't make too many mistakes because you can always undo your edits and changes, and you can always just come back out and start fresh. So you want to select a YouTube thumbnail. Again, a pre-designed template or start new. I think I have mine up already. So I basically originally started with some pre-designed templates, but then I kind of shifted. So like my first books, I was trying to be all cute, like, oh, something with some money falling and stuff like that. And then I started to just get simple. So my best book is The Law of Mind. So what I did was, since I turned these into ebooks, I actually come out to Canva and search ebook covers, and you can get some inspiration from here. So if you search for ebook covers, you're going to get a lot of ideas. And I know I've used this one before. I think I've used this template. And so you can come out here and get a lot of inspiration. That back template I've used. This Me Universe, I've used that one. I've used this backdrop. And so I like to just come and get some inspiration. So all you have to do is just look for a template that you like, or you can start fresh. And for YouTube templates, again, or YouTube thumbnails, excuse me, I've learned to keep it simple. I have tried to play around with AI generation, so I'm going to show you a few of those. These don't do as well as just the plain Jane. And so here's some. I used ChatGPT to generate this book design, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. I used ChatGPT to generate this horror. Oh my gosh, this is a scary looking man. And I've used ChatGPT to generate this. Now, ChatGPT back then it would mess up words, so I had to like get creative with covering up some of the mess ups. But I'm going to show you really quickly what Chat can do for you in the event that you just want to take something directly out of Chat and post it. And so here is Chat, and here is the book. And basically, I asked Chat. I'm still following the book, so let me expand this. I asked Chat the book's chat, the history of my original chat for Keep On Going. So I came in here and asked Chat GPT, please give me a detailed description of imagery that captures the theme of this book. And so Chat gave me like this long imagery, because if you can take this description and put it in other systems. What's the one that my husband used to use? Oh gosh, it starts with a D. I forget. There's another one that does really good AI imagery. And so the more descriptive you get, the more, the better the detail, the better the imagery. But now Chat does a lot of this now. So this is basically, the setting, a mountainous landscape stretching far into the distance. Central figure is a lone traveler. Nature surrounding the traveler or jagged rocks and sparse resilient plant life, and then like symbolic elements, the lighting. And I said, okay, please generate this image. And this is what Chat gave me. And so it's very difficult for Chat to recreate the same image twice. And so it's not like it's something, if you ask Chat to generate your imagery, it's not likely that you're going to see, I would say probably nearly impossible, that you would see someone else with the same exact image. Because again, it's just like two people writing a book on law of attraction. It's the prompts, the information, the description that you give Chat that's going to dictate and determine the outcome that you receive from Chat. So here is an image, and now I can say, this is great. Please turn this into an ebook cover with a title and subtitle. So let's see what Chat gives me. And again, you just would play around with your wording, what is best for you and your book, and it's taken its time to generate it. So let's see what Chat gives back. I always like to have the title and the subtitle when I do have the book cover. Again, I kind of swayed away from putting the book up on my thumbnail, and I just keep it pretty high level. So this is, you can see Chat is not the best with the words, especially when it comes to subtitles. So keep going. The power of perseverance. That's kind of spelled right. How small steps and big, like, I don't even know what that says. Persist lead to it. I think it's supposed to say persistence. So what I would typically do when I have used these in the past, I would just download the image, copy the image, and you can download it right there, download the image, and then upload it into Canva, and basically just cut around the book. And so you can, give more instructions. Please regenerate this, and only use the title, no subtitle, and see what we get. So have fun with ChatGPT. Like, Chat is so powerful. It's one of those things that is really underestimated, and you hear people talk about, oh, the overuse of AI, but if you're not taking advantage of AI, you're definitely missing out on money, because AI can be used for so much. Okay, so you can see here's the book, and then I've in the past would say, okay, just give me one book, because Chat has a history of multiplying things that you ask for. So it's very close in imagery, but you can see they are not the exact same. So this is lit up the path, and then the sunrise right here. Right here, this path is lit up slightly different. The sunrise, it kind of looks more like a thunderstorm to me, but they're not the exact same. This kind of looks like a volcano, and this does look like sharp, jagged edges. So you can use ChatGPT to get creative with your thumbnails. Test it out. Your viewers may like to see books and, you know, detailed imagery like that. And for all I know, my viewers, they may have changed and they may like to see it now as well. But I like to just keep it simple. And so all I do from the moment that I've started generating thumbnails, I just copy and paste and then change the color. I don't get fancy anymore. I don't like to start new. So typically I'll just come, you know, if I just add a page right here, or let's click this, matter of fact, and click duplicate page. So basically I would just be working off of a new image and come in here, change it around. One thing I like to do, I don't know why, I like to add little sparkles to my books, but I would just come in, I'm trying to get the background so I can show you how I change it. So I would just get the background, and Canva, you have to play around with it. If you don't like Canva or you have another system, by all means, use what works for you. So you can see these are some of the colors that I have used in the past. So I like to come down and say, okay, I've used, you know, blue lately, so maybe I'll use the purple or the deep black, and then black to blue. And that's really all that I do. I don't get like overwhelmingly fancy with anything. And so this is an ebook cover. So I told you I do ebooks. So in keeping in line with my ebook cover, let me just show you. If I was to create a new ebook cover, let's say that color is blue. So let's see. I've used this one in the past. So let's use this right here. So here's what I would do. I use this cover. I think I use for like how to, you know, make 2024 your best year or something like that. So the power, I told you anything that says the power is very, it gets picked up. There's a lot of engagement around that. So I haven't settled on my book title. So I'm just going to say keep on. All I would do is take that and going and put my name down here. Sumaxum compilation. Again, I don't know what the hell a compilation is as it relates to an audiobook, but it sounded good. And so I probably would just bring that down a little and make this a little bigger. And again, there's nothing that you can do wrong in Canva. Oh, I have of. Thank God I called that. Keep on going. And so let me see. If I copy that, you can do, you know, a copy and paste. And so if I copy that image, and let's come over here, let's delete this image. And okay, so it just pasted the background. So I'm going to have to download this as an image. So when you download in Canva, you click share, download, and I'm downloading a PNG because a PNG is the best for complex images and illustration. So I'm going to download the image, and I hope I'm not going too fast, but it really does get easier, I promise. Okay, I have so many things going on, but I uploaded the image, and so now I have added it to the design. And I'm trying to shut this so I can get back to it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I uploaded this as an image, and literally this is all that I do for mine. I don't do anything fancy, and I just spread it out just a little bit. And just so that you can see the title and my name, and then I just change the backgrounds. And again, I just repeat this for every book. So you know, if you're someone who's really into design and all that stuff, have fun with this because it is fun. I'm not going to lie, designing book covers, the power of perseverance. I'll keep it short and simple right now. And then I like to make sure that, you know, anything that I have on this side is kind of big, you know, bold, so that people know perseverance. I did not spell right. Perseverance. People know what the book is all about. They're saying it's still spelled wrong. Am I spelling perseverance? There, no, it's spelled right. Okay, so I like to just make sure, you know, my title's bold, the wording is bold, so that when someone sees the thumbnail, they know exactly what the book is about, and there's no like second guessing and having to understand and do extra reading. It's pretty straightforward. And so again, thumbnails, I just literally repeat. You see my designs, they're all the same. I repeat the same design over and over. I just change the colors. I may get some inspiration from an ebook, but that's pretty much it. And then all you do, once you have your thumbnail, it's done. You want it to be something that's going to be engaging, that's going to captivate someone. But again, it doesn't have to be, you know, AI generated or anything that's, you know, fancy schmancy. I've learned from my viewers just to keep it simple, which is what I do. I may add some color and some cute little designs, but nothing too much. And so once you do that, again, you're going to just download your image, and you're going to download it as a PNG. And you see, I have 27 slides because I stick with the same, what would I call it? The same template, the same design, I should say, the same design. So I don't generate a new one. I just reopen the other one and generate a new page or duplicate the page. So I am generating page 17. And so I'm going to download that. And so basically for faceless YouTube channels, audiobooks, all I do is put an image on top of the audio. I don't do anything fancy smancy. I don't want anyone watching the video. You know, I want you to just listen to my audio so that it can just play in the background. And so all that I do after I download my image, I come back into Online Converter. Again, I'm going to have the links for you in the description. And my face is freezing. Okay, so we are now going to add the image to our audio file. And again, you're coming into Online Converter to do this. So you're going to select your MP3 file, which is your audio file. Select that audio. And we are doing keep on going. So this is the one that I generated from 11 Lab that after I merged it in Online Converter. And then you select your image. So I just downloaded the thumbnail. So I am going to select the thumbnail to basically go on top of the audio. I don't want anything else to play. I don't want anything else to show. And what you are now creating is an MP4 music video. That's what you can upload into YouTube. You cannot upload MP3 into YouTube. So you are creating an MP4 music video, and the video duration, you want the image to play the duration of the full audio file. So I don't change this, and I don't add any effects. Again, if you want to get creative, by all means, play around with it and go have fun. So we are now converting this, and it's just like, you know, merging the audio. You wait for it to convert. Once it's converted, you download it, and basically you'll end up with a file of your audio that has the thumbnail image showing the entire time. And so we're going to wait for this to finish. It should be wrapping up shortly. And again, Online Converter has definitely gotten much faster. When I first started, they were slow. Downloads were not this fast. So kudos to them for speeding this up. And you'll see, again, they make their money with a lot of advertisement. So when you get the pop-ups for the download and all that stuff, just X out because you don't need to wait for it. Okay, the conversion is completed. We are now downloading it, and let's see. So now you have an MP4 that you can put into YouTube. And when it plays, it is going to have your beautiful thumbnail playing over top of the audio. And so
deep down, you know that you were born for more.
And it doesn't matter wherever you go.
He understood that great small steps, even when it feels tedious or boring.
And
it looks like taking the next step.
That's it. So that's how you generate the audio. Okay, so you have your completed audio file with your thumbnail. And so now all you have to do is get this into YouTube. And so the one thing that I do, again, I rely on ChatGPT for creating my YouTube description. So I have this out here, my little description prompt for chat. I use the same one over and over. Please write me a YouTube description of no more than 5,000 words. That's the word limit or the character limit, I think. It's the word limit in YouTube. That is SEO and keyword optimized. Please use hashtags, emojis, in bold font where needed. So you can change it. This is what I just put in here, nothing fancy. And you go back to your same chat for your ebook. And so here I go. I'm just going to put that in there for chat and let chat create my YouTube description. Now, I pretty much do a copy and paste, but if there's some things that, you know, I want to change out, I will change it out. And so chat will give you a full YouTube description with, you know, the same request with the emojis, the bold. I don't know if YouTube captures bold or not. My YouTube changed to like the dark theme and I don't know how to switch it back, so I can't see. And so basically chat knows my history. Get a copy of Keep Going. I used to tell it to put all the links and stuff like that, but this is a very detailed, thorough description. And so what I will do is copy from here. Now I take this extra step to paste directly into Word, because when you paste directly into YouTube from chat, it can mess up the bullets. So it doesn't always capture, well, for me, it never does. And so I always paste into a Word document and then I copy from Word and paste into YouTube. So again, you'll come down, make any modifications. So I would make this right here my title, Keep Going, the Power of Perseverance. And then this would start the description in this video. And then you would just read through your description, make any changes that you see fit. And I'm going to show you my details. So this is my Sue Maxim channel, and this is going to be one of the last, I think the last book that I published. Come on, trying to get to the description. So in the video details, again, I literally just take out, you know, anything that I don't think is accurate or correct, and I copy and paste the title and then whatever chat gives me. So I take everything, paste it in, you know, join the journey, all the hashtags, and the same thumbnail that I use for the MP4 video is what I put in as the thumbnail for the actual description. For the audience, I put no, it's not made for kids, because there are a few more things that you have to do if you do have content that is created for kids. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. So altered content. No, this content is not altered, even if you use a ChatGPT generated image, because it's not made to, it doesn't make a real person appear to say or do something they didn't say or do. It doesn't alter footage of a real event or place, and it doesn't generate a real looking scene that didn't actually occur. Well, in my eyes, this does not look like it's a real scene that actually occurred. Not with all this. So, you know, if you're using a system that is very, very good at generating imagery that makes it look like a real person, then I would select yes. All it does is just lets chat know, YouTube know that you're using altered content. It doesn't mean that you can't get monetized. You can just get monetized. You just have to attest that it's altered content. And so you come update your settings. I allow automatic chapters because I have been too lazy to go in and put the timestamps on my chapters. So, okay, I'm still freezing. So you would just come down and update, you know, your settings. One of the biggest things is the category. YouTube has a lot of categories. I keep mine for my books in people and blogs. Yours may fit somewhere better based on the genre, the niche that you're talking about. I keep mine in people and blogs. I did try out entertainment one time, but my books were showing up next to like music videos of hip hop artists and rappers, and it was like, this has nothing to do with the stuff that they're talking about. So I switched it back to people in blogs. And so you'll figure out where it works for you, where yours fits, but that's pretty much it. So after you generate your video, your MP4, you upload it, you come set your settings, and voila, you are done. You have a video, a faceless channel, and you're just going to continue to do this again. And so I'm actually going to get out of this because this is freezing up. All right, everyone. So that is it. That is the course in full. Now, I am going to give you, if you made it to the end of this, I am going to be posting a little bonus content, hopefully by tomorrow. So I want to show you my appeal video. And since I don't want to get dinged for reuse content, what I'm going to do is link to my actual unpublished video, the video that I use to appeal when YouTube denied my monetization. So I'm going to show you that. So in the event that anything pops up, you know, you have a lot of videos that I just took you through. So you would have a lot of information to show YouTube to say, hey, this is originally created content. You're not taking it from someone, you know, this is all from you, you know, your brain and your prompts in ChatGPT. It's all legal, it's all allowed, but I'm going to show you that. So hopefully this wasn't too overwhelming. I want you to go into Canva or whatever creative design software that you're using and have fun with your thumbnail. If you do want to get all fancy schmancy and creative, knock yourself out because your viewers might love it. Otherwise, don't overthink it. Keep it simple. Put your title up there, a subtitle. You pretty much want to let people know what they're, you know, going to hear when they click on your video. So don't overthink it, but have fun. And then all you're doing from there is taking your audio file and you're merging your thumbnail with your audio file and creating an MP4 video, uploading it into YouTube, and have ChatGPT create your YouTube description. Don't overthink anything. The only thing that you have to do throughout this process is put the pieces together. You don't have to do too much thinking because Chat can write your book, Chat can do your description, Canva can give you a lot of templates that you can work with. But once you have those processes down and you have your steps laid out, I promise it does get easier. And so again, give yourself patience, give yourself grace. And if you follow this till the end and you actually have a channel, please post your channel in the comments because you have a follower. And here is my guarantee to you. I will listen to your video in full and give you feedback if you want it. Otherwise, I will give you that view and a like because that will get you started. I can tell you, my husband would listen to my videos over and over and over and let them play. And I know that helped us get monetized as well. And then once we, you know, got to a certain point where our views and subscriberships picked up, he didn't have to do that anymore. But it helps, you know, because his channel is not linked to any of my Google accounts because YouTube is strict. They do check all that stuff. So you can't try to listen on one of your channels that's linked to Google in your phone because YouTube can see all that. But anyway, leave your channel, share it if you feel comfortable. I promise you I will subscribe and I will listen. So you'll have those views directly from me. But if you have any questions, any comments, please leave them in the comment section. I am, you know, open to anything and I am here to offer any assistance. If there's anything else that you think you need to see, again, if anything went too fast, I am more than happy to do another video going a little slower, getting into more detail. But I feel like since we've been winding down to the end, it was starting to get into a lot of information and I don't want to overwhelm you or keep these too long. So if you found any value in this video, please make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and let me know what else you want to see because I have full, you know, information in this big old head. I have a light bulb head. I cracked myself up. So my next course-ish that I'm thinking about, and I'll see what happens, is how I was able to create a sales funnel, one-page landing page, and literally make 6 figures in a few months with my hair growth business. So I'll see. This was a lot of information. I don't think I can overwhelm anyone right now with more information. But anyway, be free and fly. And I cannot wait to see what your channel is looking like and sounding like. So please share that link and have a wonderful, wonderful day.